He's a virgin. Oh.
But what is done is done.
This man doesn't even fucking partake in cocaine sex. It's like Chris Pratt playing Mario. Welcome back to another game, guys. Oh, I see money, guys. Let's hope I don't get attacked by these rowdy mobs. 24 cents. Remember, we need 140 real, I think it is, to pay off our... Okay, this guy's doing some aggressive pointing. I don't like where that finger's pointing, mate. What are you pointing at? You're pointing at some shady business. I don't appreciate that at all, my guy. Very inappropriate. Very. You put them fingers away. Those are registered weapons. What about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep.
Okay.
Large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
This man's trying to make his own day because it's too fucking cloudy to see the sun. So he's like, you know what? We can't have day out there. We're going to have day in here. How are you meant to sleep when you got the sun in your fucking room, bro? I don't know, but loving the camper life there, mate. Good job.
The book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Eamdal in the lost city of the Pygmies.
Okay.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
The lieutenant nods towards the racist lorry driver. Okay, so the guy wants sons inside of his own fucking room. He likes muscly men. And he likes racism. Okay. What a contradiction. You think this lorry belongs to our tough guy? You don't fucking say, mate. What kind of stickers and insignia?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
Fair enough.
A large metal pendant hangs from
fucked.
the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crowned with wavy rays.
He's a fucking Revachol nationalist. What a scumdrum. Can't you see the state of the city? Why are you advocating for this kind of trash, mate?
It is the seal of Royalist era Revachol.
You think this lorry belongs to our tough guy? Well, yeah, no shit, but let's ask it anyways.
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Let's have a fucking little checksy check, you know? Who needs a warrant in a post-war civilization? Not me.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over.
Alright, let's leave. What's in the box? What's in the box? Surprise, motherfucker. Ooh, it's a ugly-ass fucking shirt. Not much of a monument.
Toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings.
More like the
of
fallopian.
Son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane.
You're proud of having an insane son? Alright. Okay, buddy. Might want to put a neck on that horse, though. I don't think a floating horse head's going to give the horse much brain power, you know?
As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
Something tells me they're bullet holes. Just something. Don't know what it is. Just something. Ooh, let's do this. We got a very high chance of this working. What did this king do?
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
In what way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol.
Well, that's how it goes, man. The only way to take down a superpower is from the inside.
His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury? Yeah, literally, what fucking shit was this guy buying? Like, how many watches? How many expensive-ass watches did he have to buy for that? Probably has a whole room full of them. Let's hope he can tell the time, then.
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices.
Well, to be fair, that's pretty tasteful. Like, Bro, I want to see what the weapons and armors look like. That probably looks sick as hell, bro.
He called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
Yeah, I don't know how comfortable that would be. Like, you'd be sneezing because of the feathers, and then dipping them in gold. All it's gonna do is show off your wealth, but it ain't gonna be comfortable to sleep on. Like the gold's gonna have the metallic-y feel, so you're gonna be feeling like you're sleeping on fucking shards of metal. A deplorable farce. No wonder everything went to shit.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
Okay, that one I can understand. Like, come on, guys. Who really wants to exist in reality? Sometimes you just want to take a step back from the shit show that surrounds you. The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
No lie, though, I've never actually done, like, that kind of shit before. I mean, I don't really think I would. Too expensive, you know? Probably fuck with my brain, too. So he was addicted to nose candy, a bloated druggie.
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later.
Okay.
Right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
This is a lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
Well, it helped him be high, that's about it. Okay, where is he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
Alright, what happened to the statue then, Tell us, brain!
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
Man, it'd be so cool if airships were still a thing in modern day times. You know, like zeppelins and blimps and shit.
Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
Ha! 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 I really don't get art. That's such a bad idea.
Those critics might have it wrong, though. There's more to it than just ironism. But you can't say what precisely.
Probably thinking, why are the fish nibbling at my toes?
Not that he ever did in life, either.
If we connect every bullet hole in Martinez to the murder, we'll get an overwhelming amount of loose threads.
True.
But then again, we don't really know what we are dealing with here, so...
Yep, we really don't. We just know it was Union based and that's it.
I've made a note. Don't hold your breath.
When can I stop holding my breath? Kidding.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings.
Man's pointing at the whirling rags. He's like, go there. It's the least shit area in this place, and it's still shit. Alrighty.
Wow, you work hard.
I do? Really? I was just slacking off, but hey, I'll take it. Thanks.
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
I guess I do, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like a horse. A workhorse. For hard work.
What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged.
Hey, we're like a fucking butterfly emerging from our drunken cocoon.
That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
I fucking ride till I die, bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros, and it ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop, and a sprinter, and a money printer.
Nice fucking beats there. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer. You got the fucking job and you make him... Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't add to that. I guess I made some gills, sure. Bro, we're
Sure,
fucking poor as hell.
And has it been easy? Is life easy?
Life's never been
Have
easy
you
unless you're
not
born with a
gone
silver
into
spoon, my guy.
cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? but you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself,
What am I gonna ask, huh?
are you rich?
No, I'm actually not. I'm fucking poor as hell, as I just said.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo.
Well, it might
Why
have to do
is
with
that?
might have to do with the fact that I spent all my money on alcohol, but we don't talk about that. Fucking taxes, man. I hate those goddamn taxes, man. It's because of the garter guy right at my ass. Let's just blame it on him. No fucking way! I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now.
Or you. Or you. Doggy. Answer me, mate.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'd like to ask some questions.
No.
Weirdo. Alright, let's speak to this big guy. He doesn't look happy.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The man yells towards the harbour gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot, and oddly screechy for a man his size. I am the law.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here.
You here to fuck with her?
I don't trust you a fucking bit.
He didn't do it. It's the truth.
Says who, you? In a voice in my head? Yeah, I don't believe you, mate. Look, we ain't gonna take a side because, yeah, as Kim said earlier, it's a local matter. We need to remain impartial because if we pick a side, it is going to interfere with our investigation.
The open range awaits.
He gazes over the roundabout with a glint along. Does this mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
Okay.
If it's so simple, why did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way?
Probably because we're not scabs, so he's not dealing with us in the same manner. Something tells me, though, he's not the only guy. There's probably like a fucking whole group of union workers up there. That's simple. I'll just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measure... Oh, so he's not Measurehead. Measurehead was the guy that Scab Leader warned us about, the trained killer. I'm actually a worker, like you guys.
The man looks at the colorful piece of plastic, then at you.
It's totally us.
Then back at
Come
the
on,
car.
man. It's totally us on the
Then
card. It's just been a
at
few
you
years,
again.
you know? Had a haircut. Had a haircut.
But that's not you, officer.
It's an old picture.
From back when you were not a cop, but a heavy-set, dark-skinned dock worker named Santiago Jean?
Yep. Like I said, got a haircut, man.
Highly unlikely. I've known John for several years now. Also, you told me you're a cop, remember? How did you get his shift card?
I told you, it's an old photo, man. I got a haircut. You know, got a sick fade, bruh.
Can I have the card?
It'll cost you. How much?
No, it will prove useful still. Believe your thieving fingers.
Don't mention that we actually stole it. No, I'm afraid. The card's evidence in an ongoing investigation.
Oh.
Is there any way that we can get past him? Look, we're just going to try and talk to him. We'll see what happens.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Young woman at the giant's side agrees. My body's unimportant. I'm with the police and we need to get into the harbor.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust as if he was smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Bro, I think you're off your meds. There ain't no sword coming out of my throat. But something tells me you definitely had a hand in the murder, my guy. I don't have a problem with alcohol, strictly. You're right, I'm an alcoholic now. I need to enter the harbor.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
That fat racist over there. You'll just hit him after pumping some iron.
Look at my craniology. I am the pinnacle of my haplogroup. The pink blob is a bad example.
What the fuck's with this haplogroup shit? Fucking your stupid pseudoscience is just ain't it, man.
You gave the world eugenics. electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
Yeah. Fuck off with that race theory bullshit, mate. It's all a fucking scam. Ain't no one race better than the other. People are just people, man. Just varies from person to person on how your physiology is. Ain't no one race better than another. Not really.
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Koikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. Isn't that right, babe?
Which one's your babe? There's 3 of them there, bro.
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
She's fucking ugly as hell, bro. She's clearly been on some fucking meth.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
You're right. No. Come on, I just need to move back about 20 centimeters back.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the harbor.
Push him out of the way. Oh.
That is right. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war.
We're about to get smacked down, aren't we?
Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
Bruh.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. He would take you as one of his own.
Look, guys, I don't agree with any of this shit as I've just mentioned, but we're a cop here. You need to think of them in the mind of them. Sometimes you got to be undercover, you know? You got to think how they would think. Sometimes you got to act a certain way in order to be accepted into a certain circle, in order to get certain information. So we're going to do that. We need to go undercover here. We need this information to progress in the story.
The best idea.
Don't be such an arsehole to your fellow dock worker. Knock him out. Yeah, right. Don't be such an arsehole to your fellow dock worker. I'm gonna have to do it. No, I don't want to do it though. We'll just stop
The
this.
man looks at you, silent and unmoving. His eyes burrow into the remnants of your soul.
You are not Santiago. Santiago is not you. Even the phrenically impaired can see this.
You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white?
Oh, don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
He turns his eyes towards the harbor, seemingly bored with you. Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did.
So basically what you're telling me is the Union is just a bunch of fucking racists. Yeah, alright. Well, they've had the revolution, they've got one up on the government, so now they've got to have their own little things to fight about, and that's why they've become racist, because they want more shit to fight about.
Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic. Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
I've got it from disco, actually.
Offshoots of the Seminese people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame
He's a
upon
virgin.
our race. But what is done is done.
This man doesn't even fucking partake in cocaine sex. It's like Chris Pratt playing Mario. Loser.
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory.
You're just a loser, man. You can't even accept the real reality that you're a fucking loser. You're a fucking loser. Fucking pathetic. What a loser. Wonderful. I need to enter the harbor now. On police duty.
What you need is to come to terms with extinction.
Kim, can you fucking help us out here, man?
This
guy's like a brick wall, both physically and mentally. We just can't get past this fucking big brick wall in front of us. Surely you and your smarts could get us past this, Kim. Come on, Kim. Kim, what do you think about this?
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
Yeah, alright, mate. Sure. I don't know, man. You're expecting a little much from people.
That will be the...
They'll be a lucky racist. How do you know there will be a next racist? Oh, there will be. There definitely will be. The whole union's full of them. That'll be our lucky racist.
He will grant us 3 wishes.
1. Race, and race.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits, a protruding occiput, and an indented zygomatic bone.
Bro, you're a fucking incel too. Wow. That's crazy. You need to fucking, like, go read a book or something, because you're uneducated as fuck.
The lieutenant does not flinch.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind.
Know anything about this mug?
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Put this into the trash lately.
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
He had nothing to do with it.
Okay. What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
Yeah, no shit.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman visiting the fritter nearby. He must think redheads are immigrants.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
No, it just makes you seem like a fucking dumbass.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudoscientific
pseudoscience,
ambitions.
that's what it is.
One thing, however,
It ain't real science,
it
it's
is
just a
not
bunch of
entirely free
shit.
of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be small.
Alright, man, I think you're starting to buy into this shit too much yourself. Calm the fuck down, mate. Are you sure? I mean, that jaw is clear in atavistic stigmata. Don't even know what that fucking means, but... I know what stigmata means, but I don't know what atavistic means. You sure I'm not chronometrically superior to you? Your earlobes are too big.
The size of the earlobes is not a real metric criteria. Everyone knows this.
Well, anything that disagrees with your ideology you're gonna say isn't true.
Your earlobes are flawless, Jean-Luc.
Fucking hell.
Yes.
The man falls silent, his face motionless. Your earlobes big. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's... I ain't saying
Your
shit.
silence betrays your inferiority.
Yeah, let's try this
You
one.
do not have a reply. You should enter a deep race yonder, perhaps in 4,000.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his hand and he's squeezing it.
Oh, let go! This fucking hurts! Ah!
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
I'm a cop.
Your fist cracks in his hand.
Oh.
Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and more.
Fuck.
The words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
Oh.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
I ain't subscribing to that shit. I said I would to go undercover, but nah, man. I don't This guy's just a fucking twatted. I think we need to find our gun to be able to get this guy to back off. So I don't think we're far enough in the story to be able to get past him yet. No, I don't think there should be. Welp. We can't even speak to these ladies. Alright, what about Kim? What does he have to say after that?
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations
Well,
where
he is
we
his
have
gun.
to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere.
Yeah, you got a point. I apologize. We just keep making more
I'm
mistakes.
not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hook.
Probably not, no. Alright, fine. I won't do it again. My bad, Kim.
Let's think of something else.
I agree. Yeah, Kim, you're right. I apologize, my dude. Just couldn't stand that shit that guys... Wait, what? Okay, here we go. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. Yeah. Sorry about that, Kim. I don't know. The guy's stupidity was just that. Stupidity. How the fuck do we get out of here, though? Oh, here we go. Alright, so we've spoken to all them. Really didn't learn much. What's in this bin? Is there any money? No, we get some magnesium. Sweet. Alright, we've already been in there. That's fruit there. We need to go somewhere else. Let's see. You know what? Let's go in the bookstore. Yeah, let's go in the bookstore. We haven't been in there yet. Let's see what's in here. The book lady might have some advice on this case. We're not making it far so far. Alright, let's have a read of this one. Gift books and molten candy.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Storekeep, tell me about the Muscleman books.
Oh, Man from
Oh, it's her.
A very popular
fucking
series
tight-lipped
of adventure
bitch.
novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Why are they so popular?
Blood and violence, scantily clad women,
Okay, I agree with that.
epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
Yeah, sounds fucking fantastic. That's literally... That literally describes me. Little imagination and nothing to do. Perfect.
What does it matter? They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say.
Well, if the customer has lips bigger than a fucking pinhole, then maybe.
If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hyundalaman, the man from Hyundal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
Okay, lady. Look through the display of
Rows
books.
and rows of Hyundai men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyundai and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyundai, Return to Hyundai. And the solipsistic Man from Hyundai and the Hyundai Man.
Good God, how many are there?
Maybe 100. Man from Hyundai and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Hyundai and the false god. Man from Hyundai and the scorched earth. Man from Hyundai, the Hyundai colonies. Man from Hyundai and the swamp beast.
Bro, I've heard
Man
Hyundai
from
so many
Hyundai
times, it's
and
not even
the
a real
snow
word to me
crabs.
anymore. Enough!
The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hyundai novels.
Do any of these books call out to me?
Nothing of interest.
No.
Only silence and the cosmic background pain radiation.
Well, I guess that ain't our vibe then. Alright, we're gonna keep having a little check. Old sports magazines tucked away in a dark corner. What about over here? The book collects the national recipes of Arda. They are all about lake trout. What about this one?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Let's have a look.
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition.
Okay.
There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Catawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a pick-your-path adventure gamebook titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
I don't think this is helping our case at all,
Books
so...
in a board games section? Who wants to read books?
Anything that really
There's
catches
a
my eye?
box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel, that
Okay.
price is steep, but then
Yeah, nah, we're gonna just ignore all that. We're going upstairs. Ooh. Okay. Maybe she's been like, oi, you can't go back there. Let's have a look.
you see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Okay, this is very, very curious. But we'll get into that in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my content, and make sure to let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to play. Thank you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!